Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Random Thoughts. All right,
Right.
Broadbelt, I'm sure he has a lot on his mind. Again, guys.
it's it's not always like that.
It's all
It's
good.
just my thoughts. Um, no, honestly, it's just regular conversation today.
Okay.
We just talk
We
about some
just
things.
talking regular?
Yeah, but I do want to say, for everyone, is let's talk about again. I know the presidential election is going on, and I don't know how many people, and it's really a question I guess I'm putting out there for everyone. How many of you are voting, just find yourselves voting the lesser of the two evils?
Mm-hmm.
And in those situations, how are you winning? How are you getting what you want out of it when neither party or neither candidate is any kind of benefit to you as far as what you're looking for out of whatever their agenda is or whatever legislation they want to try to put forward. And I'm not talking about the overall stuff that they talk about when it comes to jobs and when it comes to climate change and everything. And just even when you talk about jobs, I want to know throughout all the years how many times presidents or the candidates for the president speak about jobs, and they give you all these stats on all these jobs that they supplied to the country, but how many of you still didn't have a job?
Right.
So that's another thing. I think people get caught up in stats.
Right.
But stats can be fudged. They can be skewed,
They can
and it
give you any
depends
number
on
they want.
right. And what demographic are they looking at when it comes to those numbers? Also, too, going back to the lesser of the two evils, I know speak you and I talk about that. I don't like to be in a position where I don't like the one on the left and I don't like the one on the right.
Right.
So now you're telling me, well, which one is the lesser of the two as far as which one is going to do less harm to me?
Right.
It's almost like going to sleep with an abuser. It's like, well, this person hits me 5 times. This person only hits me 3 times. So I'm gonna go with this person. Yeah, it's just that to me, that's just not logical.
So, what about those that just want to vote Trump out?
And that's the thing. So that's a good point because that's what I wanted to bring up. To vote Trump out of office, I understand. I didn't vote for Trump the first time around. I know a lot of people, were just like me. They didn't vote for Trump, but Trump got it. So now this time around, a lot of people are looking just to vote Trump out.
Right.
The same way you had people looking just to vote Obama out when he was the president.
It's just reverse.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you getting by doing that?
And what are we doing? Like, do you
Yeah.
not see the dynamics of it's just a reverse situation? First, it was vote Obama out. It was all this stuff on the white people side.
Yeah,
They
for
just
the
didn't
most
like
part.
him.
Yeah.
And then now it just seems like it's the same thing. But it's the black people that wants to vote Trump out, and the language they have towards Trump is the same language white people used to have towards Barack Obama. I don't agree with that. Because you had something to say about when Barack Obama, all the white people was talking bad about him, and they didn't let him do his job and all of that. But now that we're in the future, the tables are turned, and you're doing the exact same thing
Right.
that you didn't like to be done to you. So I don't agree with that.
And just to clarify, people, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and that's what we're bringing up here. No one is sitting here saying that Trump did an amazing job, and again, that's always going to be subjective. That's
Right.
always going to be a personal opinion because just as well as you can find someone to talk against Obama, the same way you can find someone to talk against Trump, you have people that will talk for Obama. You have people who will talk for Trump. You have people, if we talk about just the current candidates, you have Trump and Biden. So you have people, you're always going to find people who will speak for either one,
Right.
as well as speak against either one. The thing is, and the reason why the conversation we're having is, are you just looking to vote him out? And if you're just looking to vote him out, then it's almost like it didn't even matter who the Democrats put up there.
It really don't matter. I don't think.
So is Biden really the choice, or is it that we're just trying to get Trump out of there?
Yeah.
And to me, how beneficial is that to what we need done for the country? And I'm one, and I'll be completely honest. I don't like either candidate.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
what I was gonna say. I don't
I
mind
wanna
telling
do-
people that
yeah.
I don't like either one.
I want to do like Dick Gregory said, write your own name on the ballot and put yourself down, as a candidate for the presidency.
Yeah.
Because
that would ruffle some feathers right
but
there.
if there's no one, when you only have two, and again it goes back to the lesser of the two evils, when you only got two people there to choose from, two people that I didn't select to be the candidates to be running for. So now these are the ones. So this is what you're throwing me in. So let's just get into it a little bit.
Okay. Let's go.
Since again we are being given candidates to choose from, and we've been choosing the lesser of the two evils since slavery was abolished and black people were given a right to vote. Every time presidency comes around, there's always two men who don't have our agenda. Now, once the black vote became the trend to get, or trying to get the minorities votes, whether it's black, whether it's Hispanic, Asian, and so on, that became a trend. I want to say back in the 90s. I think back when, what's the man's name? With Monica Lewinsky.
Bill Clinton.
Yes, thank you. Bill Clinton. When he was running for office, I know not only did he get the black vote, but he was, I think, one of the first presidents in a long time, if not probably the first, to get the young vote, to get the vote of the youth, those 18 to, I think 18 to 20 something year old to like mid to late 20s. He got them to come out.
That's because
and
he was
vote.
on Arsenio Hall.
Playing the saxophone.
Yeah.
Let me stop. Okay. But when you think about it and put things in perspective, we've been choosing the lesser of the two evils from the very beginning. And once our vote became valuable, now you have people trying to speak to us, but then they get into office and then they're going after their own personal agenda. And a lot of times that agenda relates directly to corporations, those large corporations.